Again, I mentioned about our company. I'm leading a Marksel group, which has three main branches. One of it is traffic business. We have few brands of affiliate networks, media buying team. Second one is product development. We will talk about it in this presentation, actually, about our product. And the third is educational project. It works in a very small niche of affiliate marketing industry. So we are giving a profession of affiliate managers or account managers to people with from scratch with a zero level of knowledge. Well, so as I see a lot of dating experts here, let me please make a quick poll because the topic of my presentation is actually what to do when the industry is down. So please put your hands up if you feel like dating industry a bit of depressive right now. Yeah, very like slowly, but yeah, this is it. And maybe someone want to say the opposite. So maybe someone wants to mention the dating industry have like best times at the moment. There is people like this, no? Well, we're speaking about general. But I believe in Japan everything is nice. But no one knows about it. Just okay, so let's see some stats. This is agenda, sorry. I'm like, in a few words, what are we going to talk about here today? So first is like we get some statistics about market, some insight about dating industry, and we'll see it now. And then we try to find out how we can improve some results, some ROI by using API tool. First of all, some stats. This is data according to statista.com, which shows that, well, the good news, the industry is still on. It's not dead. There is still money. But if you see the dynamic of 2018 until 2024, the growth was about 40%. But next 5 years, the growth will be only 4% for all the period. You see the numbers. This is like a forecast. I don't know, maybe it's Trump. But I think this is like more complicated, more deeper things, global things that is happening to the dating industry. So you see with this violet color, we pointed the casual dating niche because I believe most of us work with casual dating, adult dating. So we see that there is still a big segment, and market is about like $1 billion. Okay, but other niches like matchmaking and online dating, of course, they are always like a bit higher. Again, like the US market is of course bigger than European. That's what we know. But the main point is that market is not growing. It's in the stage of stagnation right now, and we are not expecting like a huge growth during the next 5 years, according to analytical report. And of course, if nothing happened, not like any kind of black swan or something, because obviously you see the splash, the growth in 2020 because of lockdown. A lot of people started to use dating services because of the lockdown. They were locked in the houses, so they started to do dating online more. And now we are in the phase of stagnation. Let's check the main, like one of major players on the market, Match Group, experienced it declining in paying users over 7 consecutive quarters up till 2024. So their capitalization decreased from 50 billion in 2021 to 9.3 billion in 2024. The same, not the best time for a Bumble that faced a 40% drop in the share value after significantly lowering in 2024. And the number of, like you see the stats of annual revenue of Tinder in 2024, it dropped almost by 50%. minus 48. So that indicates that the dating market actually survived not the best times, but we have to manage something, what we're gonna do with this. We also asked some dating experts from the industry about what they think about market and how they feel. So Jason mentioned that he see decreasing of traffic by 20%. That's true, like some companies are shutting down, some companies rebuild their direction, they go to another niches like sweepstakes or gambling, where it's always a lot of money, of course. Alex mentioning that the dating market is oversaturated with with lower engagement rate, and that is true because actually we have a lot of dating products that are word of. They have look, if we all know that the main part of dating audience is the people in the age group of 18-24, but just think that these people were born after year 2000, so they don't know about 19s, they don't know nothing, so it's hard to convert these people which has another kind of thinking with old school dating products. So actually dating products need to be improved a bit, need to be adapted to current realities. And Sophia mentioned that she indicates the drop of ROI, an average 15-25%, which is also around that, according to our data. If we see the average revenue per user, it's slowly getting down from year to year. It's not like a big decrease, but from year to year, users pay less to spend less money on dating websites. But in the same time, the number of dating users are growing up. So that means that dating websites, dating services attract more people which pay less. And so from one point, this is bad news, of course, because they pay less. But we still have interest to dating services, and there are still audience and there are still data, then we have to manage in some way and to make it efficient for us, to convert it into the revenue. So let's consider that API could help us to make more money with this audience, with the dating industry, with the dating traffic, which is surviving not the best times. So let's make another quick poll, for example, about API, okay? So please put your hands up if you do work by API. Almost more than half people in this audience know what we are going to speak about, right? That is a good news, because on my last speech, it was less people that put hands up. And so let's check why advertisers and affiliates prefer to work by API. Because first of all, for advertisers, they can filter unusable leads and provide live feedback to marketers. They can skip inefficient own funnels and give opportunity to affiliate to generate their own funnels, their own creatives to attract audience in the way they know. So A/B testing on a post, yeah, of course, it does make sense to understand which product can convert better for the audience. You can do it in the live mode. Reduced cost of manual processing, which is a conclusion from the previous point. Flexibility of managing advertising strategies. So you can change the advertising strategies so you choose in a fast way. There is no need to make some complicated things, so you can just get agreed what you do and do it faster with API. And of course, integrations are a bit complicated, but once you have the integration by API, it works, and you have to test more products, more options of buying traffic. For affiliate, is first of all, it's more control our data. they can analyze traffic and optimize in a real mode. The traffic processing, data processing is like on a different level than when people walk by with just direct link and post-back tracking. Of course, if you have like control over data, you know how to monetize it more, you know your audience, you understand better where are you buying from and what kind of audience is coming. Then, of course, this is a field to test on funnels, on creatives, like in like faster, better, like in a more efficient way. Let's compare like two ways of connection, like direct link and API. For direct link, what do we track? So clicks and action, actually. So we just receive post when some actions is happening. With API, you can check clicks, actions. Moreover, you can check user logs, user sessions, and its status. So you can understand where user is converting better, on which advertisers, on which product, and so you can optimize your strategy of sending traffic. Lead details. With the direct link tracking, you don't have access to lead details. You just see conversion and clicks and the only stats you can analyze. With the API, you have full control over the data you are working with. Optimization opportunity, of course, there is much more potential with the API traffic because you are again controlling all the data you are sending, you are working with. And of course, like integration for direct link tracking is way more easier because you have to just set a postback or fuse postback and just start working. With API, sometimes it takes time because every platform has own specification, so you cannot always like do it fast. So that is why we're offering to our clients this integrations, all included, all packed, because our technical team do these integrations for our clients. Once we integrate, we have integration with some advertisers, some product at the platform, so we can make this integration for every our clients actually, because we just need to change credentials and set up, like takes maybe 15 minutes if we already have this integration. API Cascades, why it's important? Let's just repeat once again why it's important to have Cascades, to work with Cascade. Because when you are sending traffic by API and some advertiser not accepted the lead, so what's happening? You are losing this lead because it goes to nowhere. And if you work with Cascade, you're able to design your Cascade to put like 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 advertisers into Cascade, and in the end, one of these advertisers will accept the lead. On your end, you have to be able to prioritize your products, advertisers you work with, because you see the stats, and actually, of course, you have to direct more traffic to advertisers who converts better for you. And so that is why important to have few advertisers in a cascade to not waste data. And of course, to have more opportunities of earnings. Which barriers actually meet affiliate when sending traffic by API? Well, the main barrier is just to start working by API. You have to create your platform. You have to keep your developing team to make this all connections, to build API Cascade. How to make it, like if you don't have experience, you will pass the tough way until you find out the best way to create a cascade. So that's why the idea of the product was to give a tool, that is already created for you to send traffic, to build cascades, to build monetization models, and we will find out a bit later. I will show you how it works on a live example. So let's speak a bit about like Marksel platform that allows you to work by API. Marksel platform is actually not the only API tool. It's actually a tracker. In the future, it will have a lot of useful features for affiliate marketing operations, for networks, for agencies, for media buyers. Well, you will be able to manage team with a different kind of AI tools inside the product. We can be able to engage more traffic sources, look for traffic sources you actually need. You will be able to promote your product with the marketing. But for now, we're speaking about API tool because this is the actually software that in the moment may help to make more money, to be more profitable, and we are focusing on that. But of course, Marksel has a much more wider range of options you can use it for your business. And of course, like I want to mention that as I'm 12 years in the industry, and since 2017 I work with dating traffic, and the team behind is a very good experienced employees. Again, I may call myself like in my team, like having an expertise in this field. And so that is why first of all, we created a tool that we use for our business, for our needs. And then we gave it to the market. And we don't have a lot of clients for now, but we have like clients that are already using it because we don't have like aggressive promotion. We are moving like step by step, receiving the feedbacks, improving the product. And we have already happy clients that work with our product and have like good successful stories with it. So first of all, like everything started for ourselves with our media buying team. With just a little case, we just built like some how to call it, like first version of our API Cascade with only one advertiser. We just tried to compare if it is better to work by API than go with the direct linking. And from the first test, not the first test, but from the like after some optimization, we get like ROI higher, like by 10% in compare with direct link tracking. So we moved forward to build like to get more traffic, generate more traffic to our advertisers, to put more advertisers into Cascades. And so we get like, of course, not with all advertisers. There is a successful story of working by API. Of course, sometimes direct link tracking works better because it depends on the API platform on that end. So we cannot control that. If the API is work like not so fast, if there is some issues, of course, you will never have a good results. Or for example, if advertisers filter data in like some tough ways, so you never get your lead converted with this advertiser. But generally, if we work with numerous advertising in the industry, we will like most of them have good opportunities to give you a good conversion, a good EPC when you are sending with API. This is a case from one of our clients who is here in this room. So what was the challenge before start working with us? So this is frequent stop of offers. This is pull-out EPC for sources and limited funnels control. Marksel, what did Marksel do our clients? So API Cascade solved funnel control issue completely and providing like full tracking and the opportunities of optimization. And first of all, like, of course, we are learning from each case from our clients, and it was good to know that first Marksel was used as additional tool for traffic monetization. And then since some time it became like it became on the same level as the media buy through the direct link tracking with the same level of EPC. Of course, it took time to make all those optimization to make it work. But again, we are given a tool. We are not giving you a machine that makes money for you. Just if I create that machine, I would use it for myself, never share for anyone. And if you manage the API cascade, API system. This is the general stuff. This is the work with the data, with stats. It's a general thing that media buyers do, but just in a bit of different way than direct link tracking. What are the key aspects of working by API? First of all, this is A/B testing of funnels, because when you send by API, you don't use funnels of advertiser. You use your own funnels. So this is important to have like the best top converting funnels that works for you. And this is a matter of A/B testing. Manage cascades, as I mentioned before. Building cascade is the most important thing in working by API. Actually, there is 2 points. First, this is good funnel, good creative, and second one is building a good cascade that works for you and do optimization with it. Testing connection is, of course, is very important, because sometimes this is like API, it can be dropped by any reason on our end, on the end of media buyer, on the end of product. So anyway, before start sending, you have to make testing, and this is most important, because you have to be sure that you will not lose your traffic after your testing and everything shows that your links are working, so you go live. Analyze stats on daily basis, so which we are giving opportunity, of course, like we are adding some advanced tools of analytics of stats, so like it's a constant work for us, for our team, but stats, analytics, you know, as media buyers, as people who work with traffic, this is most important, of course. Optimizations, like redefining priorities, weights of advertisers that converts better for you, and of course, to improve EPC, and of course, there is an option of advanced monetization of traffic. We are giving opportunity to monetize the lead in the same way 2 times. Oh, sorry. To monetize one contact, one lead, few times on the live mode. Of course, if your advertisers approve that, of course, if you know how to use it, so you may use it, because this lead, sorry, is restoring slowly. Yeah, come on. Yeah, we make it. Okay. So let's move forward, because it will fall asleep again. First step of working with API, you have to design your landing page. On our platform, we provide some landing pages that are already in depending on the package. There is like from 5 to 20 different landing pages you may use. This is landing pages we tested with our media buying team, with our network operations, and we know that these landing pages are good. But you, of course, can use your own landing pages. You can add some code. There is some requirements you have to add to your landing pages, and our support team, our development team will set up it to the platform. Or you can skip this step and use your landing pages on your end and just send traffic to a cascade directly, skipping this step, but processing all data on your end. This is for you to decide which way is better for you. This is how it looks like the section with the landing pages. Like, so you may select, you can, there is a text like language, is it public landing or is it private landing? So it's easy to manage, actually. Second step is actually like designing API cascade. This is most important part, and you may first on the first step you're creating your target groups. Target group, it can be like not only geo, device, like operation system, but we also provide opportunity to make a targeting by age and sex and gender. Of course, you have to work with a targeting tool by gender and age. You have to have on your funnel options to define for users to define itself his age and his gender. And then if you use this tool, it gives you more opportunity to send traffic more accurately to your advertiser. Because, for example, you know your advertiser, your product you're sending to, sometimes the younger audience convert better to one product and older audience convert to another product. So this is an option to make a better EPC for you when you're sending and have a better results for advertiser when they are receiving audience exactly which converts better and make more profit for other products. So first we create target group. On the second step we create cascade. This is the most important part because we create cascade actually for each targeting group. We create it on the platform. So you can create with this with our software a various number of flows, cascades just in one offer. But of course, we recommend not to use a lot of different kind of flows in only one offer, because you will just get lost with a lot of connections. But this is for you to decide. I'm sorry for that. What's going on? Every marketer decide on their end which way is better and what is the better way to manage this flows. Yeah, we're on track again. On the third step, we are creating, designing. Well, that's actually what we passed on the second step. It was like creating the main flow. On the next step, we're creating monetization partner. So that means you can say the same lead in the same time on a live mode to another advertiser. For user, he will see just another tab, like in a parallel, and so he may go to the step, and if he follow the flow, so you will monetize your lead 2 times. So it calls like selling an offer monetization, and you may build the funnels, the flows, and additional monetization tool if you want. And we of course recommend to use it because as having managing media buying team, we know that how important to give as much monetization per one lead as it's possible to be profitable, to get more money from it. The next step, of course, before going live, we have to test conversions, test links actually, and we have a testing tool. You can use it in a very simple way. You can select advertiser, run a test, and you see the response time and if it works for you or if something is broken, and then if something is went wrong, so you can go to support and they will help you to fix the problem. And on the last step, of course, we're receiving the stats. We see the EPC. Actually, we offer to analyze not only EPC, because EPC is not always possible to analyze. We call it EPS. This is revenue per session, because we don't see how many clicks you get to your funnel, but we can analyze the user session that is passing through your funnel, actually. So, and again, this is for you to decide which metrics is better to use. And if you have a platform to manage affiliates, if you have the tool to manage affiliates, you may see the EPC for advertiser and for affiliate, and you can see in the same time if it is profitable for your affiliate. If you work, of course, with third-party affiliates, not only with your own in-house traffic. And so there is, of course, a difference in working by API and in working by with direct link tracking. So because with API you have to, with direct links it's way more easier. You have just to set up offer, get a link, put it in the post bag, make a test, and go live. With API you have to build a funnel, make like A/B testing. You have to build a cascade, build a monetization model, analyze stats, and redefine priorities, and run again. So, but again, you have more options to control data, to collect data, to get more from your traffic you're receiving. And actually, you can, yeah, another case study like this. We wanted to show you how looks actually the landing pages. Is just examples how landing pages with selection of gender and sex looks like. So it can be like this, or again another like this funnel actually works great for our media buyer. This is like chat funnel, and it always like performing very good. How looks like the targeting tool, and according to our stats, and we did a poll among our clients who are using this tool, you have an opportunity to improve your EPC by 12–23%. Like this is, of course, someone can make it better, someone can try harder to make it better, but in general, so you will see improvement with EPC if you're using targeting tool. And not only like API, like using Cascades, actually this is a basic, fundamental thing to that you may use to build your own crafted Smartlink. Because you may put into the Cascades not only API advertiser, you can put their direct link advertisers too. The best options for us is when you are using API connections and direct link offers with email passing. Because for user, for the customer, in the end, they see the same things. But for email passing, sometimes you can get higher payouts from advertiser. So that's why this option is like viable. And with the platform, you can create, so actually this is not only API builder, this is a Smartlink builder. You can use like you design your main flow, add monetization model, put like 2, 3, 5 funnels into a split. You can run a rotation. This option will be available soon. We are like working on it to make rotation and optimization, like automatic optimization. But again, when marketers ask me like when you will have option to make the automated optimization of traffic flows, of course we work on it, but always the manual optimization works better. I think who work with traffic on a big volumes or high volumes, you know that you have always go like to a manual check of your stats, of your flows. So, but of course we will provide this option soon. So you have an opportunity to create your own small crafted network with your in-house offers. And run it for affiliates. You can run traffic for yourself, for affiliates. So anyway, a lot of options here. Well, actually, we're going to be over here, and maybe you have some questions or suggestions. I'm here to answer.